Melinda Gates, The Moment of Lift, How Empowering Women Changes the World. In The Moment of Lift, How Empowering Women Changes the World, Melinda Gates dives into how her foundation's work has impacted women's lives across the globe. The book summary explores a range of topics, from access to contraception and infant mortality to education, unpaid work, and technological advancements. Gates emphasizes that empowering women is not just a moral imperative but also a key to sustainable development. It benefits entire societies by breaking the cycle of poverty and shaping a more equitable future.
Empowering women through access to contraceptives. After founding the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, the author and her husband made it their mission to reduce poverty and provide healthcare to the world's impoverished nations. Through their vaccination drives, they discovered that many women were concerned about contraception. In developing nations, over 200 million women wanted contraceptives but didn't have access to them. Access to contraception is crucial to empowering women by allowing them to choose when to become pregnant, better plan their careers, education, and finances. It also helps families break the cycle of poverty. In the United States, the Affordable Care Act has contributed to a 30-year low for unintended pregnancy, but current administration policies undo much of this progress. Contraception is the most important innovation in history for empowering women. Saving newborn lives. A global initiative established by the author and her husband aimed to reduce worldwide infant mortality rates. The initiative trained community health workers and sent them to remote and impoverished areas where medical professionals were scarce. In Shivgarh, a village in India, a community health worker saved a baby's life through skin-to-skin care and empowered women to change their behaviors during childbirth. This initiative led to a 50% decrease in infant mortality within 18 months. The story highlights the importance of understanding cultural taboos and stigmas to help impoverished communities. Educating girls for a better future. The book highlights the need for educating girls to break the vicious cycle of poverty. Poverty-ridden areas, despite the availability of contraception, are unable to improve due to a lack of proper schooling. Educating girls leads to higher literacy, better family planning, and lower chances of premarital sex. Girls of educated mothers are more likely to attend school themselves. Despite the decreasing trend, over 130 million girls worldwide still don't attend school. Poverty is the primary reason behind this, and incentivizing families to send their girls to school can lead to positive outcomes. Unpaid work, the inequity for women. Women continue to face gender imbalances in the world of work, including the gender gap in unpaid labor. Women engage in more unpaid work than men, resulting in an average of 7 more years of unpaid work over their lifetimes. Efforts to reduce unpaid work have positive effects on women's participation rates in the paid work world, and economist Diane Elson's framework called the 3 Rs, reduce, recognize, and redistribute, can help reduce the gender gap. Gender imbalances in unpaid work are not only a problem in poorer parts of the world but also present among affluent members of society. The situation can be improved by recognizing unpaid work as labor, reducing the time required for unpaid work through better access to technology, and distributing the work equally between men and women. Ending child marriage. A shocking number of girls are forced into child marriages every year, with 14 million occurring in 2012 alone. Poverty is a major cause of child marriages, and they have disastrous effects on girls' lives, including lack of education, social isolation, and an increased risk of maternal death. Girls Not Brides is an organization working to remove the social and economic incentives for child marriages. The author has teamed up with Tostan, a nonprofit that empowers women in West Africa, to foster discussions on changing negative local traditions from within. As a result of these efforts, 8,500 communities have promised to put an end to child brides. Empowering female farmers. In developing nations, female farmers produce fewer crops than men, even with equal skills. Empowering women with better resources and gender equality in agriculture would increase crop yields, create a food surplus, and lift millions out of food poverty. Care Pathways teaches farming techniques, the importance of gender equality, and family budgeting exercises to uplift women and provide better seeds. This program transformed Patricia's life, quadrupling her crop yield, and allowing her to afford the education of her children. Tackling Gender Inequity in Tech. A former Microsoft employee turned author sheds light on the gender inequity prevalent in the tech industry. While Microsoft has made strides in promoting diversity, the author recognizes the lack of progress in most companies in the sector. Women have become excluded from tech due to cultural and societal shifts, lack of venture capital investment, and a shift in programming from being viewed as a secretarial job to a complex profession. As a solution, the author invests in women-led venture capital funds, promoting diversity as a key aspect of any healthy society or workplace.
As we have learned from the book's summary of The Moment of Lift, empowering women has far-reaching consequences for societies and the world at large. For progress to be achieved, efforts should focus on improving access to contraception, reducing infant mortality, providing better educational opportunities, promoting workplace diversity and gender equality, and investing in women-led initiatives. These steps will help lessen the social and economic burdens faced by women and ensure that everyone, not just men, can contribute meaningfully to shaping a brighter future for all.